This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Alabama's offense will be the first up today. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with his quarterback. This defense better be ready because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
To pass. It's Russell. With the catch, it's Adams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to take off. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Bama.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Blue Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down my receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Back to throw. It's Flowers. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks into open space.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Adams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Flowers. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense is coming after him. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Contact as he threw it. Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Young. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tied.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. They got him down out near the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Looking to pass this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. 2nd down now after the sack. To throw, it's Russell. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. keeping it on the ground here. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
To the air. It's Flowers. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. So this drive's got to begin with good field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Pale. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pale. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Moore. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Flowers. The pass rush closing in. Salon with the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. What can keep him out of the end zone? The offense will start with great field position. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Hill. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pulls it in. It's Young. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. From this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Flowers. Catch made on the out route. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Trying to find room. It's Hill. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Can he make it to the marker? He's got the 1st and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The back's got it. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Hale. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here's the 2nd down play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. They They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. Leaning on the run gate here late. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. To throw, it's Russell. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Trying to convert with a sweep. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bama.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? That's a strong stiff arm. He's fighting, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. A drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. It's another deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Hale. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Hale. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Hale. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Boom. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Fresh set it out for the offense, first down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.